What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about the new flashbacks. I'm looking at my team right now because I'm starting to evaluate a lot of different things. We have been doing some adjustments to abilities, so I've been taking a look at some of the stuff that, pretty much going, it's a situation where it's like, okay, we have to figure out a way to be able to see what cards work and then, add them to the team or just say, look, dude, they suck. Now, the only player out of this whole situation that makes sense. Let me see what's going on here. I think we already took the one card that we're gonna probably say that we would look at, Josh Gordon, because he actually goes to a 99 speed on all the plays, right? So because of that, you could probably say that he might be the best flashback that was just released, because a lot of you guys that just look for the speed, and he's a route runner. He could definitely work and be a monster on your team. Whatever team, the Browns, what was it, the Patriots? He was all over the place. As a matter of fact, why don't we just look and see what he was? We could afford 8 training right quick. All right, yep, Patriots, Seahawks, Chiefs, Browns. So with everything that goes into it, you guys can probably figure out exactly what's going on with it. And, pretty much more or less go ahead and see if it works, if he works on your theme team. Now, if you guys are interested in the other players, many of you guys already chose the players that you would want. You just pretty much have to go over to the challenges. Now, like I said, I chose his power-up out of the fantasy pack because he's probably the best in a bad situation. So let's go ahead and take a look at a lot of what's going on right now. So there he is right there. Obviously, they're gonna promote the better player out of all of them because it just makes sense to do that. Andrew Adams, does anybody want that? The Mercedes Lewis, though, he's 6'6", he's a little slow. He could work, but I'm not really sure if I want to do anything with that. But he he definitely could work though. I think he could definitely work with that situation. Honestly, we'd have to take a look at him, but he's a tight end, so he's not really like trying to burn anybody. It's definitely kind of weird with the way that it is. Ryan Kerrigan, guess for you Commanders or Washington, whatever football team, whatever you guys are. Maybe you guys like that Kerrigan. He's been getting a lot of cards lately, I think. Devondre Campbell, I guess, if you're in the field for that, I guess, Atlanta, you wanted to add. But in my opinion, Josh Gordon is probably the most suited for this part of the actual promo. So this is something that is very, very interesting in regards to it. I don't know which, a lot of your theme teams and stuff like that, but I do believe that many of you guys have gone from, whatever you were to like the Buccaneers because of different things, the corners and Gronk and whatever, or you're the Patriots. The Hawks has also been big because Russell Wilson has been a really major factor in that situation. But I believe that a lot of people are starting to leave Russell. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. Maybe he's not playing the same way. That's not out of the ordinary in that regard. But, depending on the way that your team is, you might want to take a look at this guy. Listen, bro, only if it works out for your theme team. Because for me, he would be a 98 speed, but the problem is he's 6'3". Doesn't matter. Listen, guys, I'm going to be completely transparent. The lowest height, if you want to moss dudes, like just consistently moss them, should be 6'4". All right? 6'4" is where it's at. Anything else outside of that, it is what it is. Right? You have to make sure that if you're going to be going out on this wild savage rampage of just coming out and wanting to moss a dude, that you're doing it correctly. He's 1 inch too short. Doesn't matter about anything else. All right? So just keep that in mind with everything else that you have going on as you look forward to going ahead and grabbing him. Let me take this my training back off. I want my 4 training back, EA. And then, like I said, I have no use for him. Now, could I put him in the slot? Yeah, but why? Why would I put him in the slot for? Like, he's not really doing anything. Oh, 9,000? All right, I'll take 85 for him. Like, dudes are spending that for him? Okay. Yo, cool. I'll take 85. And we got it for free from doing it. Oh, 97 he just sold for? No, we ain't gonna be greedy. We ain't gonna be greedy, bro. We're gonna go 8,500. We're gonna go 8,500 and go ahead and do that. All right, so that's pretty much what it is there. Everything else that's going on with the other players, I would pretty much just go ahead and just say, you know what? I'm not really concerned with it unless it's an addition to your squad. Right? We don't need to look at them and try to figure out what's going on and nothing, bro. You know what those cards are. Mercedes Lewis, though. Hold on, guys. We're going to take a look because we had some people in the chat that brought up his height. I think his speed is 91, though. and that's a major problem. So we can actually, hold on. Let me see what we got going on here real quick, dudes. Do we have a Mercedes Lewis power-up? Or was that his first power-up? Yeah, we probably don't have one, chat. We gotta go see what's going on. We probably gotta go get one of his power-ups. Alright. Because he's the only other one. And the only reason that I'm saying that is because, you know, he's big enough and he can moss your brains out. And he has a lot of weight on him. So if you put him out at wide receiver, you know, good things will happen. But we'll take a look at it real quick and see what he's actually doing. Because I don't believe... Alright, Mercedes Lewis. We'll just spend the money for you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Not a big deal. Because you're a blocking tight end also. So that means he's not going to really get the right type of abilities if you wanted to put abilities on him. The blocking archetypes really get bad stuff, bro. I don't know why EA hates them, but they don't really get a lot of stuff. But obviously they're not gonna make him a vertical threat. So he goes to 90. I thought he was 91, but he goes to 90. All right. Now his run block is gonna be 92, which is actually pretty good. And then you look at his numbers over here. That weight and that height. I guess you could put him out at tight end and run eye close and just not care about anything, and he'll block everybody in his way. But again, I don't think that I don't think he's worth it. You know, because that speed right now, this late in the game, most of the corners that I go against are at least, I would say, like 90, 98 speed minimum. Like, people are spending to get the best corners out there. Most of them are 99 speed, but you know, the lowest is like 98. So can you moss him? Yeah, you can. You could definitely moss him, but is it worth your time and trouble to have to deal with it? Probably not. So I'm just going to go ahead and give him back. If somebody wants to, you know, grab him, maybe they grab him and see what's going on with him, but he's not for us, so we're not going to kind of clutter up space with him staying there. We don't need him there. So let's go ahead now, right? And we're going to go take a look at some of the newer things that's going on with the lineup so I can show you guys what's up. And you know, further explain what's happening with the actual abilities, kind of like a sneak peek into what's happening. So we're going puller elite on these guys because a lot of the runs that we run are traps or they're like power runs out of pistol. So we put, you know, puller elite on this guy, and then we put puller elite on the other guy, also the other guard. Shout out to Shannon Sharp with the guy. But these two with the puller elite, it actually works. Trent Brown with nasty streak. I don't want to say that it's like extremely OP, but when he gets out in front and starts blocking, it's GG's in the chat. Like, I'll just say that. Like, I'm not going to go crazy about it because Trent Brown is already insane. His numbers and everything about his card is already completely ridiculous. So it's nothing I really need to say about what he's doing because he's 6'8", 380 with 99 strength. He's a glitch. He's pretty much like, he's next level. Like, there's no other right tackle that's going to be better than him, in my opinion, for the rest of the year. Because I don't know anybody that's bigger than that. Maybe, I think there's like one guy that's 6'9", that can probably whatever, but we have to see later. But because he's a Raider and he's on the theme team, it works out. So this is the only new thing that we've done. We split up the abilities and we've got, you know, we've downgraded Derrick Henry to use pass lead elite, which sucks in emergency situations, but it opens up, you know, the AP situation and makes it a lot better for us. So I don't really feel the need to add anything to my wide receiver core, which is why I said, you know, I don't care about the Josh Allen, but if you do, go for it, bro. That's what we're here to do. Handle your business. And if you like the Mercedes Lewis, run with him too. It is what it is. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having an unbelievable day. Until next time. One love, y'all.